Hello guys, welcome back to my channel or welcome to my channel. Today we are doing random Reddit stories, and our first story is from the subreddit entitled People, submitted by Suffering is Optional. It says, "Isn't your job to touch my baby's dirty nappy?" Okay, let's get on to it. It says, "I am currently on holiday with my husband and a 2-year-old at a remote seaside village in Crete. We were sitting at a tavern next to the beach, and I heard a woman walks up to the beach looking for the waiter. When she finds him, I hear her say, 'I have some rubbish. Will you dispose it for me?' The waiter says yes, and she hands him what looks like a full bulgy nappy that wasn't wrapped up but was full and open and stretched out so you could see the insides that were orange brown and oh my god, how appetizing. Ew, gross." The waiter made the funniest disgusting face I've ever seen and said, "I'm not touching that, lady. Toilets are over there." And he pointed towards the back of the tavern. I was holding back my laughter, and my husband was too. The nappy lady then started waving the nappy at the waiter, yelling, "What terrible customer service! How rude! Where is your manager? Did anyone see how he spoke to me? I'm a paying customer," while looking around on the other tables. Wow. The waiter then turned around and left, which was a fantastic response to her crazy, and the lady was left speechless. At this point, the lady was fussing, so I turned to, my baby was fussing, so I turned to tend to him, and I'm not sure what happened next. Oh my god, this woman is gross. A waiter, which means he handles food. Why will you want to give him your baby's dirty diaper? Ugh, disgusting. What if he takes it and helps you to dispose of it, and then he brings you food? Now you're at the hospital having salmonella or something horrible from poop. Ugh. This is horrible. This is just bad. Someone handling food should not be handling other people's dirty diaper. And what does she mean by paying customer? For what? Excuse me, what are you doing? What are you paying him for? The diaper, or you came there like everyone else for the food? Why is it okay to touch the baby's dirty diaper? Some people, no, this woman lacks any form of self-awareness. This is gross. Okay. The top comment says, I would definitely not like to see the waiter handling a dirty nappy and then bringing my food. Those are serious biohazards. Exactly what I'm saying. If he handles food, he's not supposed to be handling a paying customer's baby's dirty diaper. Oh, guy, this is horrible. Ew. Anyway, let's go on to the next post submitted by Zillow's Ideal Law in r/TraumatizeThemBack. It says, "Don't want to be respectful? I'll explain why you're not respected." Okay, let's get on to it. It says, "Once I went no contact from my parents. I befriended a woman who had similar childhoods/situations. I believed her sub-story for struggling to pay bills, ending up back on her toxic mom's couch along with her kid, for whom she was receiving very little support. The more we essentially trauma bonded, the more I wanted to help. My roommates left during the immediate vid shutdown, COVID shutdown. So I was in a large 3-bedroom house by myself. I felt bad for the verbal abuse she alleged that she was suffering from. And over time, we created an agreement to let her stay in this house because she needed to save money and get back on her feet. I learned quickly from her behaviors that I had made a horrible mistake. She knew from the beginning that I was suffering from the loss of my toxic family and delved friend into a friend and vice versa during the rough times. No, we never discussed a relationship because I told her from day one that I was in no mental or emotional state to even care to pursue one. Okay, good on you, P, to set boundaries, because this looked like something that could easily go bad really quick. And you're saying now that her behaviors are not ideal, like after she has moved in. Oh my god. Okay, but yeah, if I frankly left for me, if I see someone having a hard time, I will help as much as I can. It doesn't include coming to stay with me, because when you stay with someone, that's when you notice that there are certain things that are going on in that person's life that should make that person and you not be in the same geographical location with the title of "we are living together." No, 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 no. At least help from a distance. Help as much as you can. Yeah. Oh, point them to the right direction to where they can get help if you can't. But bringing them to come and live with you. There's some people that are horrible. There are many choosing beggars out there that you give them, they want more, and they'll keep asking for more, and they'll gaslight you. There's so many things that can, like, it can, most of the time, it can go wrong. And then you feel guilty for wanting to help somebody. And it's not supposed to be that way. Helping is supposed to not make you feel like trash. Anyway, let's continue. She said she was there for me to express myself, so I thought, but was really trying to attach to me, relationship wise. I was 5 years younger, ambitious, empathic, okay, finishing college to pursue my degree in counseling and in the NG. What's an NG? Okay, I'd gone to college alone, did boot camp alone, bought and paid my car off alone, etc. Never asking anyone for anything. I relied on no one but understood how hard life is in general. I became too trauma bonded. We became too trauma bonded, and after heavily drinking one night, we eventually slept together. Oh my god, OP. Something I immediately regretted. She, on the other hand, thought without communicating, but act as if we were together or going to be, became possessive. See what I'm talking about? There's some people, you give them an inch, they'll take a mile, and it's not cool. So she became possessive, controlling, etc. I immediately called the act a mistake and explained we should just be friends and focus on getting her on her feet. Her mask of being a helpless, struggling single mom flew off once I rejected rejected her advances and stood on my boundaries to either respect what I said or go back to her mother's couch. Okay? She never had intention to work on herself, never budgeted. After I tried to help, etc., she just thought she could manipulate and trap me, and it backfired. After a few arguments and her looking through an old phone I had laid around, she realized that I had plenty of options in this with regards to dating. When she tried to confront me about it, I calmly explained that we never discussed dating histories because we were never trying to date one another. You weren't blindsided. I politely politely shut down your dating offer and explained my dating life wasn't her business. Her seeing that young, attractive, goal-oriented women wanted to take me out set her off like she was in line. Like she was next in line. A young, attractive career woman. How are you surprised? Clock. I need you to clock that in your reality, please. She definitely had a depression confused. Sorry, she definitely had my depression confused with desperation. Toxic people try to minimize your self worth and get humbled when it's not true, and you know who you are. Lord, after another argument for her to leave and stop begging me to either try or she'll be here when I'm ready, aka follow me around like a lost puppy. I told her it will never happen and to just leave. Any trauma bonded attraction I had was dissipated by her behavior. She started she starts her delusional rant about how these women don't care about me, that I used her, that's making her pay barely anything to use my resources. Using women all over is what I'm good for. I normally don't participate in her ego bruise spirals, but she was shocked when I started laughing with my entire soul after she said such a heinous statement. Since I don't normally argue back and forth with this childish, insecure woman, she snapped her head back upon hearing me cackling. The look of defeat on her face, knowing we both know that she is crazy, I could frame I could frame, but instead I said, "You, out of all people, I am in intimate spaces with beautiful military women and college women, and I would run circles. Sorry, who would run circles around you resource wise? If I was actually trying to take advantage of women and use their resources, a broke bum selling struggle love, oh my god, struggle love, and living on her mom's couch wouldn't even be on my radar." She asked me how I could say such a thing, as if she didn't try and humble me first. She had to put on the waterworks, which took immense effort, seeing that you can't squeeze water from rock. Oh God, Whoopi smiled. This is so, this is awesome. Yes, she went out of her way to try to destroy me afterwards. Yes, it backfired. But my goodness, to watch a narcissistic person's ego deflate in real time is both alarming and Oscar worthy. Oh my god, this is hilarious. Whoopi really went for her. This is awesome. This is actually good. The top comment says, "Sounds scary AF. You dodged the bullet." And Whoopi replied, "Trying to get someone removed during the literal first months of the COVID is impossible." Shaking my head. When I found out she stole my phone, she accused her son to the point of him almost crying to avoid holding herself accountable. I soothed him and let him watch TV and told her I'd never respect her. I may have had weak boundaries due to my personal issues, but baby, that subsided after I witnessed that she's a dangerous person and I barely scraped the surface. I fought not to become a product of my childhood. She decided to hurt someone because of hers. Night and day, it was scary to see someone go to the lengths she did to hurt others. It gives me shivers. Oh my god. Anyway, yeah. Sometimes people react differently with bad situations. OP came out from her bad situation feeling like with all the feels, the depression, everything, and she's trying to get herself to get better emotionally. And instead of hurting people, she is working on herself. While this lady decided that, okay, people hurt me, so I'm free. It is okay for me to hurt others. That is not nice. You don't go hurting others. That is not nice. This is one of the excuses serial killers and psychopaths give. Oh, I have a bad childhood, so it's okay for me to hurt others. No, this woman is very, very scary and a thick narcissistic person. Look at what she made her son go through just because she didn't want to accept accountability for what she did. She stole and then blamed it on her kid. Something tells me she's a bad parent too, because what kind of loving, caring parent would do this to their child? You steal and then you blame it on your kid up to the point he started crying. That is not nice. So guys, please put it down in the comment section below. I'd love to see your opinions on the two posts. And until the next video, I'll see you guys. Bye.